Hey guys, okay, so I'm coming at you barefaced. I have nothing on except for my skincare. Let's do our makeup today. So I'm gonna go in with the Tear. This is the Tear Mask Fit Red Cushion Foundation. This is in the shade 21C Cool Ivory. I've been absolutely loving this foundation since I've gotten it. I think I need another one soon. So I'm just gonna press this in to my skin like that. Taking it all the way down to my neck because you want to make sure it all blends together cohesively. I'll just take a little bit here, whatever's left, and just kind of neutralize my lids here. I will go in with a little bit of concealer just for a little more coverage, especially right in here. Just pressing this into my skin. That's my neck. You also want to get your ears because everything okay. So now that I have that on, I'm going to go in with some concealer. I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Blur Concealer. It's a weightless full coverage concealer. So I'm just going to put, and I did get a little bit more of like a kind of orangey pink, just to conceal a little bit more the darkness and just any little blemishes that I have here. So I'm going to put it around my nose because I have some redness because of allergies, and then a little bit on my chin, just like that. And now I'm going to use this okay, I'm going to go back in with the, because I realize I don't have my foundation brush in front of me. So I'm just patting this into the skin like that. Newsflash, when you are filming a video, make sure you have everything in front of you. So I'm just using the little poof that came with my Tear foundation just to and this is actually kind of nicer than a brush because it doesn't leave the brush strokes, because you're actually like patting it into your skin. Okay, I think this is good enough. And now we're going to go in with my bronzer because it's a cream product. This is the Say Sun Melt Cream Bronzer in Light Bronze. So I'm just going to warm up the skin a bit. So I'm just going to go right in like that. We're going to blend it in, don't worry. And we're going to just go around the temple here. Let's go back here and just blend it into the skin. And then I just kind of like to put a little bit here on the nose just to kind of give me a little bit more bronzeness. And then just around the jawline here. And then just keep blending so that everything is cohesive and it looks put together. Okay, now we're gonna go in with powder to set my cream products. I'm gonna go in with this Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Duo. This is Cherry Peach. So it has cherry blossom cake and peach pie in it. And I'm gonna go in just with a fluffy brush. This is from Morphe. And I'm just gonna put it mainly on the T-zone area. Here, and then I'm going to put it under my eyes to set that concealer so it doesn't crease. Okay. So next, let's go in with some blush. I'm going to go in with a powdered brush. This is the Titanium Fox's Woodwalk Blush and Highlight Palettes. And we're going to do a little bit of mixing today. I think I'm going to go in with Walnut Tree and Burning Bush. So let's go in with those two shades. I'm just going to put both on the brush and just put it. I like to bring it all the way around and put it right at the temple area. And I have to admit, I think I do have a little bit of blush blindness. I love blush. I don't know. I just do. Now, I don't put it on my nose, but I just, you know, want to make sure people see me. Okay. So now we have the blush on, I have a hair sticking. Let's do our brows. I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty. These products are both by Rare Beauty. This is the Brow Harmony Precision Brow Pencil in Cool Brown. And this is the new tinted brow gel in Cool Brown. And this is not like, it is, as the name suggests, it is a tint. It is very, very light, which I kind of like because, you know, some brow tints just have a lot of pigment in them. And then I just kind of like to fill in first with the pencil, just like the tips of my brows here. Very lightly, I'm just doing like little strokes, little hair-like strokes. Like that. And then I'll just go in where it's a little bit sparse, so right at the tip here. And then I'll give myself a little bit more of a, like a tail end here, like that. Same thing. Just like that. And now let's go in with a little bit of the brow tint. I like to take the excess off so it's not like, I'll just lightly run it through the brows here. I do love the clear brow gel from Rare Beauty. This it's like holy grail for me. Absolutely amazing. So I am enjoying this product quite a bit. I do like it the few times that I have worn it. Okay, so that is my base. Now we're gonna go into eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with the Etherealality palette by Jolie Beauty. And this is what the inside of the palette looks like. And I kind of want to do a whimsical, kind of fairy-like look today. It's a really, there's like a little inscription on the back of the palette. It says, the Etherealality palette draws inspiration from the pastel hues of the most mystical of creatures. With their holographic wings sparkling in the dusk. At first you see them, then you don't. Gone in the blink of an eye, leaving the beholder utterly bewildered. A figment of one's imagination. Let's bring that fantasy to ethereality. Ethereality, oh my god, I can't say that word. And again, this is what the inside of the palette looks like, and this is Dancing with Fairies Underneath the Stars on the top of the mirror here. So yeah, I want to do something a little whimsical. I might like go into this area here. So first, I think I'm gonna go in with this fluffy brush. This is a very old brush from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill collection, like 2015, like way back. And I'm gonna go in with this beautiful purple. It's called I Believe. And I'm just gonna tap the excess off, and I'm gonna run that through my crease in windshield wiper motions, just very lightly, like the lightest wash of color. And I like to bring that out to the end of my brow, like right in here. I don't know, I just like doing that. So I use my concealer as an eyeshadow base. You can use an eyeshadow primer if you want. I just used concealer. Okay. So we have this beautiful wash of color here on. It's gorgeous. So now I'm going to go with this Arwen shade, this shade here. I want to say it's based off Arwen from Lord of the Rings. So we're going to go with that, and we're going to do like a halo high. So I'm going to put this in the outer corner here. And I like to wing it out instead of rounding it off. I don't know, I just been liking that a lot better. I think that looks a lot better on my eye shape for me than just doing like this round circle. Okay, same thing on the other eye. This is kind of a fluffy, flat brush. It's from a Sephora collection from like the holiday. They always come out with like cheaper alternative brushes for holiday collections. So I think I got it like, and they have like their discount during the holiday season. They have it like in the spring and the fall, the 20% off. So I was like, why not? I need more brushes in my collection. Okay, so we have like our halo eye going on, and now I want to go in with, you know what, I'm going to go in with some Moonchild, this white, and a fluffy brush, and I'm going to put that on the brow bone to kind of highlight, and on the inner corner here. Okay, and now it's time for the shimmers. I'm gonna go in with Fantasy, and I'll put that right on the middle part here. Then I'm gonna go in with Starry Eyed, which is like this flaky duochrome kind of shade. It's got a little bit of texture to it. So it looks like it's like a translucent shade, and I'm gonna put that just for a little bit more pop on the lid. And I always like to use my finger for shimmer shades, or rather, like, you can use a brush and a spray, like a setting spray, but I just prefer to use, I have some fallout now, I just prefer to use my finger. But to each their own, you know, just do what makes you happy. Okay, so we're looking quite fairy-like. So now I'm gonna go in with this Jaclyn Hill. This is the GH41, so it's like a flat brush. Like, you would use this to apply the shimmer shades if you want, like a flat shader kind of brush. But I'm gonna use it for like my liner, and I'm gonna go in with this shimmery purple, which is called Glow Flies, and I'm gonna go underneath the lower lash line, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a wing, and then I'm gonna go on the upper part of the lid, just about halfway, just like that. I don't know, I find I'm not hugely into eyeliner anymore as I was before. I think I have more precision with a shadow I find for myself. And it's not as harsh looking. I mean, you can use a brown too if you want, so that it's not so harsh as opposed to a black. But I don't know, I just prefer, I had someone comment, why don't you use liner? It would look so much nicer. And I'm like, it's just not what I want right now for me. But, you know, if you want to do it on yourself, do it on yourself. I don't know, I just like doing this more. So this is the look. Let's do a little close-up. I'm going to put some mascara on in a second, but we'll do a little close-up. See how fairy-like it is. And you know what? I think I'm going to go in. I mean, you can see the blush in person, but I'm going to just go in with Walnut Tree and just put a little more. There we go. Let's see it. The fun thing about makeup is that it washes off. And then you can restart if you don't like what you see. But I quite like it. So I think I'm going to keep it on. So now we're going to go in with some mascara. We're going to do the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. Absolutely love this mascara so much, guys. So we're going to do top. I don't normally do the bottoms because I find it flakes on me throughout the day, and then I just look like a raccoon. So that's why I don't always do the bottom lash line. Sometimes I do, but you need lots of mascara and use a lash curler. I don't have one. I don't think I necessarily need it right now, but I'm going to do the bottom lash line. Okay. And let's do a lip combo. I'm going to go in with this lip liner from Sephora collection. This is in the shade Rosewood, number 15. And it's a twist up. So I'm going to line our lips. It's like a burgundy brown almost. Really nice. Okay, so we have the lips on. And then we're just going to go in with this. This is the Fenty Beauty, just because I have it in front of me. The Gloss Bomb Stick and Glazed Donut. I think I want to go back in now to the lip liner again. Just like at the top here. Okay, and this completes the look.